Greetings from the land of OP! I'm Rob the OPGamer and I bring you episode number 20 of our Crash Landing run. Hoo-ah, 20. It comes after 19 and I actually fucking checked to see which episode we were on this time because the last couple episodes I'm like, I don't know, remember. I'm here with Xavier. Say hi, Xavier. You were gone all day and I did the other two episodes without you for the week. And now you're here. What are you thinking about that? No, there's not. We walked through them before you left. Yeah, right? This episode, I'm going to work on a wither skeleton farm because Xavier and I are getting pretty much done with this run. We're both kind of feeling like we've done what we feel like doing, and we're getting antsy for 1.7 server play. You antsy, sir? I'm antsy. So, but I don't want to leave this partly done. This run's been fun. I'm really sick of the water thing, but that's kind of the point of the whole map. But we've got a little bit of an idea in place for that, don't we? So we're going to work on that. You, sir, already have a jetpack, so good on you. I'm going to work on that as well, but it's a pain in the ass wearing the camel pack. I think the camel pack should be attachable to armor. That would just be really nice. But alas, it's not so. You are working on a bridge. Is this ready to just show on camera really quick, or? Oh, so wait. Do you want me to show off your dudes really quick, or? No, I mean your dudes, your villagers. Yeah. So Xavier set up emerald thing. I actually had a request for a build spotlight a little while ago for an emerald farm, and Xavier was in the midst of actually working on one. So we're just going to show this off really quick and call it good. This is mostly vanilla mechanics, or no, it's all vanilla mechanics. Just a little bit of what do you call? Cosmetic tweaks with other mods. So, explain how this works, because I already know how it works, but I'm going to make you do it, because it's your build. This is the Love Shack, because there's 8 villages in there, and they basically just get it on in here all day long. Love Shack! Baby Love Shack! Which has liquid molten death in it for them. The fan's there to encourage the child to pop out. And these doors basically is a village. Vanilla mechanics. Whee! And then the smeltery set up over here to automatically make emeralds with this emerald cast, which is not actually making emeralds at this time. Sweet. Yeah, looks like it. Now, does there have to be liquid in there for them to burn up? And that's why you've got this blacklisted. Sour. Well, that's that, guys. So, easy peasy. I'm going to show off the shell storage unit really quick, because last episode I fucked up and got myself murdered. And by murdered, I mean destroyed my clone with my main shot on it. I've replaced some of my stuff. Not all of it, not my bags. I made a few more tesseracts and a few other shit to replace the stuff that I fucked up. But I'm still missing a lot of stuff, just kind of replacing it as I need it. But the room ended up looking really cool. I did the redstone blocks up here to keep the sink shells powered. And Xavier still hasn't moved his clone up here. And I've made a bunch of Iron Men. It looks pretty cool. I'm pretty happy. Whee! Done. Yeah, so that's a thing. And then I can just populate those guys. Don't feel like making more at the moment, but that's cool. What else did I do that I didn't actually show? I think that was it. I think everything else has been shown on camera in the last couple of episodes. So let's just dive into making a wither skeleton farm. Where's that safari net with the skeleton in it? Okay, cool. You want to tell the good people at home how we actually got this wither skeleton? Cool story, bro. Now, the safari net says reusable skeleton, but you can see health 20, which indicates it's not just a regular skeleton. So what I'm going to do is I am going to... Not sure if I want to... No, I'll just make a new one, whatever, who gives a fuck. Let's see, we can go out... How much can we go out? 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 5. Do I have 5 blocks here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I do when there's a wall, but that's going to spawn them... I don't really mind if they get spawned in each other's room, though, so I'm going to go ahead and dig out some of this wall here. And by each other's, of course, I'm referring to the fact that I'm putting this right next to the Enderman spawner. Because why the fuck not? Am I right? Yeah. So I'm just going to use up some of this room here, and I'm going to make a triple thick wall on the left side so that shit can't spawn outside of it, because we need wither skeletons running around amok in the base of their own accord about as much as we need a nail gun in the junk. That sour about that nail gun. That reminds me of a scene in Lethal Weapon. Lethal Weapon 3, I think. Was it 3? Did you actually see the Lethal Weapons? Oh. There was a scene... I want to say 3, but it could have been... No, wait, okay, let me think. Okay, so Lethal Weapon 1 was the old war vet dudes doing, like, sneaking cocaine. Lethal Weapon 2 was the... other dudes. Wait, hang on. Turn this off so that Endermen don't spawn outside the thing while I'm doing this. Lethal Weapon 2 was... I'm trying to think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wall. Hey, that works out nicely. Oh, god damn it. Lethal Weapon 2 was the German dudes? Were they German? I forget. I don't remember if they were German or something else. But those were the dudes that were importing all kinds of drugs and money and stuff. And I think it was that one that had... Yeah, because that was the one where he fell in love with the German chick. Okay, so... they were importing shit, and badness was happening. Where'd that note go? Oh, I caught it. So... Because Lethal Weapon 3 was the one where he met his future wife, and that he married Lethal Weapon 4. So, I'm pretty sure the nail gun thing happened to Lethal Weapon 2. I'm going to say 2. I'm sure if I'm wrong, somebody will correct me in the comments below. But, I think I'm right in this case. So, I'm going to roll with saying it was Lethal Weapon 2, in which the nail gun happened. And there was a scene where Murtaugh had built a boat. He was like, okay, boat. So he had a boat. And he had a garage he was renovating. And he had hired a dude to work on his garage. And the dude had a nail gun. And then the German dudes came to kill him because he was black and they didn't like black people. And during the fight, somebody was trying to strangle him and he grabbed a nail gun and nail gunned the guy in the head. And we need wither skeletons running around our base about as much as we need that nail gun scene to happen to us. You didn't think I was going to get that whole memory going, did you? Joke's on you. You know what I haven't seen that a lot of people are shocked that I had? You son of a bitch. You know what I haven't seen that a lot of people are surprised that I haven't seen, but I don't know why they're surprised that I haven't seen it. Die Hard, the Die Hard movies. I'd never seen them, and then I went to a couple of friends' houses and told them I had never seen them, and they were shocked and scandalized. They're like, "How dare you not have?" I'm like, "I don't know. I just never saw them. Like, just a thing that never happened." And they made me watch them. Or they made me watch one of them, the first one. And it turns out, by the way, if you'd like a mind blow, I like to have those moments where you just realize something, you know, or something like comes up that you hadn't thought about before, like with regards to actors, and you realize that somebody acted in something, and it just shocks the fuck out of you because you see them in one thing, and it just totally just blows your mind. You ready for one? I got one for you. So the guy that plays the big bad guy in Die Hard 1, was his name Hans? I think his name was Hans. He is the guy that played, what the fuck name? He played, god damn it, he played, Dr. Lazarus in Galaxy Quest. And he also played Professor Snape in Harry Potter. Did I blow your mind? Mind blown! Oh man, I remember when I first realized that. I was like, holy shit. It shocked the piss out of me. I was just super fucking surprised. It blew the fuck out of my head. Blew the brain right out of the front of my skull. Maybe not quite, but still. It was pretty fucking epic when I realized that. So basically at this point, guys, I'm just making a mirror of our copying room really quick. I did this on camera once already, and I was just sort of talking, so that's why I didn't stop doing it. But I'm going to go ahead and finish this up off camera really quick, because when I come back, we're about 12 minutes into the episode already. I want to spend the last little bit of time doing a little bit of Pneumaticraft stuff. I'm not sure how far we'll do what we'll get, but we'll see. So word of the wise, wither skeletons with enchanted flaming bows are not friendly. Used to be an adventure, then I took a flaming arrow to the face. Yeah, seriously. But now we got dual farms going over here. We've got the Enderman farm still, and now we've got Wither Skeletons with Bows farm. How about that? So they're doing their thing, and I need to... it just occurred to me that we might not have any room for these skeletons' heads and bones coming in. So let's go check that really quick. Looks like they're getting trash canned almost immediately. So let's take these out of here really quick. We really need to clean up this fucking overflow chest with all this armor and shit in here. Well, this barrel of nether quartz is already full. That's ridiculous. You have a lot of wool in here, sir. Nice. Oh, there's some redstone. Well, we basically get to sit here now and wait for wither skeleton heads and necrotic bones to come in here. And I'm not going to sit and wait on camera, so we'll be a few minutes, guys. Well, guys, we ran into a little bit of an issue. We have found out that these wither skeletons, the grinder doesn't actually kill them. Well, the grinder kills them, but it doesn't make them drop their delicious goodies. Which means killing them manually seems to. Xavier was able to kill them with a sword and get a couple of what'd you say? Got a couple wither heads. But apparently, it doesn't actually... oh, I just got a witherhead too. Sweet. But apparently the grinder killing them doesn't actually get witherheads or necrotic bones. So I'm going to kill a few of them manually to get some bones. Because is it the heads you needed or the bones, dude? Oh, okay. How many heads do you need? Oh, okay. Well, I just got another one. And I want some bones. I need some necrotic bones. So I'm working on that too. And I'm going to do that for a few minutes. And then I'm going to switch to some new Mattercraft stuff. So we'll be another few minutes, guys. So we're figuring at this point, guys, that the issue... Fuck those Endermen allowed. The issue that we're thinking is that this is set to exact copy yes, which means that that's probably fucking up the drops. So what we're going to do is we're going to set it to exact copy no, so it will spawn skeletons, and then Xavier's going to drop a bucket down there of witch water, and the skeletons hitting witch water will turn into wither skeletons. So the idea is I'm going to put a fan right here in a second, and the fan will be blowing monsters this way. The spawner will spawn them up on this upper ledge, and then the fan will blow them into the lower pit, which will turn them into wither skeletons, which will then get killed by the grinder. We're going to get a good bit of regular monsters as well in this whole shebang. They're going to get spawned as, like, a bunch of regular skeletons will probably get killed, but that's okay. We got a bone barrel too, so it doesn't have to be perfect. We just need to be able to get an income of this going on. Do we have iron bars laying around anywhere, dude? Another brick slab, stone brick slab. Okay, so I am looking. I need a stone slab of some sort. We gotta have some of this somewhere. Barrel. Hey, no, you made heads for that. Cool, I'll stick that in there. Coal. I know we have a thing for. Bones are up here somewhere. There we go. Oh, that's full. Sweet. I'll just turn them into bone meal, whatever. We got a bone meal barrel too. You barrel slabs? I don't see slabs in a barrel. Did you mean chest? Bars. Iron bars. Wow. We should have stone slabs somewhere, I would assume. I guess stone slabs aren't exactly hard to make, though. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Okay, so there's a slab. I'm going to make an iron bars. And what was the other thing I needed for that thing? Oh, just an iron ingot. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we're going to make a bunch of bars. Fucking explosions. God, that bothers me. I don't know why that bothers me so much, but it does. There's a fan, and we'll just jam these in the chest, and I will put this dust away. And that should do it. Got your witch water. God damn you and you're flying around all awesomely while I'm not. Alright. This fan is not blowing. Does it need redstone signal to operate? No. In that case, let's... Well, geez. I guess if you want to be all smart about things and stuff. Oh, I can't put a redstone block right here because this is directly beneath where the redstone line runs for the... Would that make that hit also? Hang on, let's test this out. This entire episode might end up being just this wither trap. God damn it. Yeah. I might need to rerun that line a little bit. Maybe I could do the other, run it the other side here. Let's try this out. Maybe what I could do then is I could place it back one. Let's put it like right here. Let's do a test really quick. Watch out. Yeah, that totally powers that. So let's put the block like back here then. And that can stay right there. And then this can go right here. Ah! That totally works. And then if I cover that, it'll work, right? Are you getting blown into the witch water? Oh. Cool beans. So that works, and then we can place the witch water down. And by we, I mean you, because you've got it in your hand. Good. Sweet. Now let's flip this shebang on and see if this totally starts working. So I'm going to set this to disabled again. And I'm going to flip this lever to turn on the spawner. Now we should start getting regular skeletons who will get blown into the witch water. Ah! Totally working. Ha, that is awesome. Look at that. I'm a genius. I just want you to know that right now. Ow. 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 So now I'm going to cover this up again. It feels painful, but you know what? That's the price that I pay for being a genius. I don't care. Like I said, this isn't perfect, and it doesn't have to be. It just needs to get us income for this. So that's all I care about. It's probably not a dead spot. It's probably just the fact that I didn't angle the fan perfectly. It's probably kind of cockeyed a little bit. But who gives a fuck? That is all really that I needed it to do. It's doing what I wanted. Let's go see if we're getting income of heads and necrotic bones. So there's the heads. And let's see if we got bones in here. We don't have any bones yet. We got some shitty ass bows that I can trash can though. I put one head in there, so if you put two, there should be three. Yeah. So we're going to watch this again, guys, and see if this gets us anywhere. And we'll be back. Alright, so utilizing some MFR mechanics and some MFR cabling. Oh, wow, that's way deeper. No wonder I had to use so much fucking glowstone. I didn't actually make the back 3 thick, but that's okay. It's benefiting us in the end. This MFR cabling has allowed me to flip this on, and we've put a vacuum hopper in the back there. We've reset this to being on permanently. We've changed to iron spikes because the witch water wasn't doing it for us. Now we've got vacuum hopper picking up stuff as they spawn and die on the spike. Did they spawn directly on the spike? I think one spawned direct. I think one just spawned straight on the spike. I'm not 100% certain if it did or not. Well, there's... the whole thing's lit up, so no. Yeah. So the witch water wasn't working for us. We still weren't getting the items, so we switched the iron spikes because of the fact that they count as player kills. So if we were able to kill them ourselves and get some heads, we're thinking this will also get us some heads. So we got the vacuum hopper back there. We got the fan in the wall blowing them onto the spikes as they spawn. And that should do it for us. I may move this all later on because I don't like the fact that this isn't the same depth as this cage. Kind of fucked that up a little bit, but I guess we'll see what happens. Kind of watching the items to see what pops out of them really quick here, but that vacuum hopper's picking up all the bones and everything else and sticking it straight in there. That's the that tesseract is back there set onto the sorting system. So I guess we'll watch this for a few seconds, see what happens, guys. So camera's on, guys. I have succeeded in redoing this cage so it's the exact same depth and width and all that kind of fun stuff as the Enderman cage is. And as you can see, the Wither skeleton spawns in the wrong place sometimes. There was one that spawned in the Enderman cage. I think an Enderman spawned in the Wither cage at some point too. But it doesn't matter. They'll die either way. So we got a little bit of bleed over between the cages, but none outside. So the walls back are 3 thick, and I moved everything forward a little bit. So as you can see, those guys are now popping in there. It's looking pretty good over there. And we've got another Wither skeleton head. So we're doing pretty good. I haven't seen any Wither bones yet. Still waiting on that. Because I'd like to get some necrotic bones going, but we've got the Wither head income at this point, so now we just need to wait for those to come in. So the fact that those spikes are killing those guys is pretty much what we're after. I mean, I think we're doing good. What do you think, dude? As I mentioned earlier, it's not perfect. Hey, there's a head glitching out over there. That's why it's not perfect right there, is because that head is too far away for that vacuum hopper to reach. So I'm actually going to switch this off for a second. Oh, look at you with your awesomeness there. I'm going to switch this off and put another vacuum hopper in there. And then we can suck things up from both sides. Or I could put it in the floor in the center, maybe. Do you think that would work? I'm going to try that. Yeah, something like that. Let's see how that works. Well, this modified positioning of the vacuum hopper seems to have fixed the issue. So I don't know if they can spawn directly on top of the spawner anymore, but there's plenty of room in there to spawn on the left side ledge anyway. So and that's definitely catching everything in the room now. Hey, there's a head. Woo! I just saw a head fly up into the hopper. So we're definitely doing good now. Nice. I'm kind of liking this. You should cruise by and see that at some point here. Ah. We're up to 7 heads. Although still no necrotic bones. Not sure. Well, I was looking forward to making extra heart canisters for fighting anything that we're going to be fighting. Boom. Finding them where? Ow. Yeah. I haven't been very adventurous. I haven't gone out and really done much. We had the one adventure mode the first map there, but that's been about it. So whatevs. But at least we got our wither spawner now. We may still at some point get the necrotic bones. I don't think that we're definitely not going to, but can't say for sure that we are either at this point. So we'll have to see what happens. But I think at this point it's about time to wrap up this episode, and then next episode. I was thinking we'd get to the Metacraft stuff this episode, but I guess not, so we'll get to it next one. Alright, we're going to cut here, I think. Any last bits of anything you want to spout? Yeah. Is that your next project? Gotcha. Well, we'll get enchanted gear going on, and we'll call it good from there. Hey, can you enchant the jetpack armor? Oh shit! Looking forward to that. Maybe I'll work on jetpack armor between this episode and next. Yeah, I bet. Well, I think that's going to be it. Hope everybody had an OP time. Make sure to like, favorite, follow, subscribe, Hitbox, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, /RobTheOPGamer. Peace. Hey, got it right 2 episodes in a row. GG.